And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Go! 50, plant. Get that quarterback at all costs. Switch it. Come on, switch it. X3, 218, chop it. Check 49. Fight.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Ready?
Allen now on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The man they call Snacks, Damon Harrison. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early second down and long. To the air, Allen. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Allen now looks to throw. And he will find his man on the outside.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Nick Chubb, 27 yards. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
Michael Badgley on for the extra point. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And a movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly. but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. McFarland. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. 64 yards. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball
leader, right?
to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Recon, 132 fighter. 58 for Mike.
Now Chubb running right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 13 at a New England first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Allen. The right side going to be caught by Hardman. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Let's go. 8, read. Topper.
Check 26, check 26. Switch. Check 3.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough.
You ready?
Mike 57, Mike 57.
General West.
Here we go. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Showing it.
Big River.
Throwing on second down. Allen. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. So they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. Watch the 26-yard line.
56 to Mike. 56.
Looking to throw on second down. Fields. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. On 3rd down, McFarland. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Patriots take over. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. The tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you had
Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Ryan Kerrigan in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. To try again after the sack. Allen. That's caught left side by Hardman. And all the way down to the 39. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 45 yards.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. He got 29 yards that time. This quarterback now already over 150 yards through the air in the opening quarter. It's 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Allen. Steps away to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
To throw on 2nd down. Fields. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56. Pick me up. Mike, 56. Mike, what up?
On 3rd down, McFarland. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. He'll be hard-pressed to match that one. That a 65-yard punt. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10.
80 weapons.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Hubbard. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, Hubbard. And they're going to get the first down here as he's up to the 14. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now Allen. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Jarrell Casey gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down. On 1st down, it's Hubbard. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Switch. Look, squeeze. Hey, Alpha. Ready.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Jalen Ramsey right there in coverage to knock it away.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
Check 52.
Hey! 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
Don't get nervous. Hey, Orbit.
Check nickel. Check safety.
Look at me. Go.
15.
Go.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And that is incomplete. That time Juan Thornhill, the rookie from Virginia, batting it away.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to find a little space. He gets this up over the 15 to the 16. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
56 is Mike. 56 is Mike. I'm here all day. Mike 56.
From the gun, Fields. And this is caught off the deflection. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lamb. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Lamb. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 37. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And he'll give it here to his running back. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. On 3rd down, McFarland. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it.
Second time, defense, let's go. 56, Mike.
On 4th down, Fields under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
57's the Mike. Rock 57. 3 bud.
Hey, Foxtrot.
57. Mike.
Hey, lock it.
Record. Check it out.
Rock it. Get it.
Here's Allen to throw it. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
At their own 48-yard
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get into field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Rush in. Say. Go. Rush in. Thumbs up the helmet. Here we go. Shift. Say no. Watch twist.
They'll try the left side. McFarland, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Set, ready. Switch the elbow. It's free. Slam. Check nine.
On 3rd down. McFarland, and he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. Just a gain of a yard in what all likelihood will be the final play of the first half.
It's now 4th down.
Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he's on to punt for Denver. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 37-yard line.
Shift.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Check. Hey, switch gears.
Head up.
And to give this time to the tailback. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
At the Broncos' 36-yard line.
Ready.
57's Mike. Mike 57. He can't hang.
Greystone, travel.
Hey, alert 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. Hubbard. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
60 or. Recon, 132 fighter.
That's a gain of 4.
Let's go.
Allen from the gun on third down. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. This quarterback now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen, they'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Here we go. 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie.
Let's see what you got.
Hit it.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Badgley able to knock this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 22-yard line.
36.
Back to throw. Fields firing quickly here, and that's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Fields. He's going to let this one go deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
Check 25. Check 25.
They're going to try and throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
On the ready.
56. Check 56. Switch.
Five.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Hubbard, and he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Draw quarters. Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Hubbard, they'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Ken Lobo.
On 3rd down, it's Hubbard. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Broncos will take over on downs.
Check 3. 56 to Mike.
On 1st down, McFarland. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Darren Lee there to get him down. One quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fields eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 9. They'll try the left side. McFarland. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos 1st down. It's been a remarkable day at the office for him running the football. Those yards just continue to pile well past 100.
And how about more than double-digit carries in the second half alone? That's what you want as a runner, because you've got to prove to your offensive line that you're going to be as tough as they are. They don't rotate in and out on every play. Running backs often do, so those who can stay out there with their offensive linemen, those are the guys they really value.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Check pass. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
On 1st and 10, Fields throwing right, and that's complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
At the Patriots' 45-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now a give right side. McFarland. And some space here. 20. There he goes right side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos have retaken the lead. No problem there on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Patriots 10.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Short boot, take it at the 21. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10.
Go, go.
Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Check 13. Check 13. Protein spill.
Check, check. Fresno.
Hey, Sam off.
Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill. Check, check, check.
Shoot.
On second down now, it's Hubbard. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. New England on third down. They've hit at 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 11. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a one-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
They'll run on first down. McFarland, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Tighten up. Go, try. Mike's 56.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Fields. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Avonte Maddox. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. On first down, McFarland, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Check 26, check 26.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Open here, Adam Thielen. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one as a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Check 3, check 3, check 3. Watch the ship, watch the ship. Back up. Watch the ship, watch the ship.
They'll run on first down. McFarland. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
The mic. 56 is the mic.
To throw on 2nd down. Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
56. Check 56.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56.
Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come. Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
Operating from the gun. Fields. He's going to wind up and air it out. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore.
All day. All day.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On first down, it's Hubbard. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the 26-yard line.
Come on, set. 8, read. Wide field. Next 57. 57's right. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long smooth. It's going to be a long. Big grip.
Now Allen. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. You have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11.
Yeah. Hey, wahoo. Check Mike 57.
They'll keep it on the ground. Hubbard, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's third down.
So here we go, Charles, third down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. 57's the mic. Watch 57. We own them. We own them.
57. Mike, 57.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
And they, in fact, will throw it. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the first. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Well,